Good morning. My name is Jason. I'm the associate pastor here at Crosspoint. We're very glad that you're here with us today. I want to go through a couple of announcements that we have. If you are new to our church or just have never filled out a welcome card before, maybe today's the day. You can see this in the pew in front of you. You can fill it out with as much information as you'd like. If you have a prayer request, please put that on the back and drop that in the offering plate then when it comes by in a few moments. A couple things out of your service program that I want to call your attention to. We have two different things that you can head to our guest services kiosk or one of our guest services kiosks after church to pick up. We are selling tickets for our Great Lakes Association Missions Conference. There's a couple of different events that tickets will be on sale for, one for men and one for women. The women's luncheon will be the Saturday, February 25th, here at this church at 11:30 a.m. And so if you'd like to come, we need you to buy a ticket so that they can have food for you and whatever else happens at the women's luncheon. Honestly, never been, so I can't really tell you what it is like. But it will be here, and so it's a great thing for you to be a part of. Also, if you're interested in going to Home Plate is something put on by the chaplain of the Detroit Tigers. On April the 29th, we'll be taking a group from church. You can purchase tickets that will get you in early. It gets you some food. You're able also to hear some of the stories, some of the faith stories of some of our Detroit Tigers. And so it's a wonderful event, maybe to take your family to go to with others, and you will certainly enjoy that. If you are interested in being a member of Crosspoint, we have a membership class scheduled on February the 26th following the 11 a.m. service. And so if that's something that's interested you, Pastor Matt talked a lot about membership last week. If you want to be a part of that next week, or not next week, in 2 weeks, after church, after the 11 a.m. service, contact the church office so that we know you're coming and if you have any other information. This summer, we have two different missions opportunities that are happening through Crosspoint. Our students, led by Nate King, our student ministry director, and some of his leaders, will be heading to Costa Rica for a missions trip. In a few weeks, you'll be getting letters in the mail asking for people to donate to that trip. And so I want to make you aware that those letters are on their way. You will not receive a letter about the family missions trip. The family missions trip is coming up in just a few weeks. If that interests you, we have 2 or 3 cabins left for families, so 2 or 3 more spots for families. You can contact the church office. Also, there's a need for that trip. There's a need. When we get there, we cover the expenses of the trip. We cover some of the materials that we're going to use, and then some of the families would appreciate assistance as they head down there. So if you feel led in your heart to contribute to the family missions trip, you can put that on an envelope when you drop it off, or you can contact the office, and we'll make you aware of how you can do that. This past Monday was a very special Monday here for our church family. Mrs. Shirley Buttrey, who's over here, celebrated her 100th birthday. And so we want to, are we going to sing? We are singing. So we're going to sing to her. She's 100. You can see the picture here. So I'm going to turn my mic off and let Ed lead us.
Let's sing Happy Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
And this is the year for that. We've got 2 other members who are on your heels. They're going to turn 100 later this year, and so we look forward to being able to sing that again. At this time.